Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back. Welcome back. Have you subscribed? If you have not subscribed, then you're wrong. Subscribe now. It will not even cost you one kobo. It will not cost a thing. So if you have subscribed, then thank you. Today I have quite a number of things to do. I have to go shopping and I have to cook. Would you like to follow me? Would you? Would you? So if you're living in the UK, then you should know by now that going to stores with your bags is necessary. It is very necessary. Oh. If you know, you know. So here we have this is the Adam Halal Butcher serving the residents in all, Muslim residents, fresh meat. Halal meat since time immemorial because I don't know since when. So this is where I buy my meat, my chicken. It just gives me the confidence that I am eating halal. And most of the time, at times I request for meat that are not refrigerated and they will just bring it out like from their slaughterhouse. They will just bring it out. Have you tried this breaded chicken? Oh goodness me, I love it. So they have varieties here, varieties like just to many things. You will be the one to get tired. Look at those tongues. Those are my favorite parts. I cannot trade it for anything in the world. So someone might just be thinking, what is halal meat? Well, halal simply means something permissible or permitted, while the opposite, of course, is haram, so meaning prohibited. When we use halal for meat or food, it is just a standard that provides us with good nutrition, devoid of hazardous elements within the dictates of Islam. So you could ask what makes a food or a meat halal. Hmm, well, there are certain regulations and requirements for meat to be classed as halal. We need to say Bismillah, Allahu Akbar at the point of slaughter, and the animal must be alive and healthy. So, like talking about the health benefit of eating halal, it is enormous. Like food safety and hygiene are always prioritized in halal certified meat, so which reduces the risk of food contamination. And when it comes to contamination and food illness, halal food has a low occurrence rate, believe me. In Islamic law, contamination or cross contamination is something that a halal meat farmer has to be wary of seriously. The blood must be completely drained, from the carcass in the process of the Islamic slaughtering. So as a result, it is better, it is fresher, devoid of pathogen infestation. So, not to mention that it enhances metabolism, it tastes better, more hygienic, and the list keep going. See, as I am doing free adverts for Brother Adam. Anyway, Barakallahu fi. Anything for my subscribers. So, just try as much as possible anywhere you are. Try to like check for halal foods. They are more healthy. Halal meats. Yeah, they are more healthy. And the foods too. You want to make sure you're staying away from pork and every other So just beside the Adam slaughter, um, I just want to get some veggies, some fresh veggies, just some little shopping here and there. Look at those bell peppers. They are so fresh. Can you imagine the beautiful colors? Nature is beautiful, isn't it? So I got some plantains, I got some potatoes, just few stuffs that my aunt can carry. And just beside the Adam Slaughter is another halal store, and I was very surprised. I was like, emulate Orion. Let me peep, let me see what's going on. Do we have better deals here? I was trying to compare the, prices and see if they have different things here and see if I can get, but they have similar things in both stores. So I'm like, well, Barakallahu fee. Some people have actually complained that whenever there is a stamp of halal on a food or meat, whatever in the UK, generally, that it is usually expensive, more expensive than the regular meat. And I'm like, May Allah continue to provide. Abi, kila defe shike. Do we have a
Is
choice?
this all for £6.99? Meat and pork, yeah. Everything? No, kilo. Kilo. All right.
I was thinking that full tray is £6.99. I wanted to say, hey, UK that gone. Who doesn't like better thing? Like who does not like bonanza? Buy one, get one free. So that is all for meat and haul for now. And now I am heading into the grocery store. This is the popular Tesco. It is night already. Night starts from 4 p.m. So preparation is going on. It's time for cooking. There was no way I would cook the previous day because it was night already. By 4 everywhere was dark, and so that is just preparing the tongs and go straight to cooking proper. So I have a couple of cooking to do today, really. I like to cook in bulk and then, just store them in the refrigerator. And the first thing I want to start with is the pepper soup, the filling pepper soup. Oh, goodness me. I don't like to just cook pepper soup like that, meat and water. What is that? Is that food? I like to add yam or potatoes, preferably Irish potatoes. So I'm just putting my scotch bonnet pepper and my onions into the blender, and that is gizzard. I like to always add gizzard in my pepper soup. I just like the taste. That is it. I have some liver, so I just added it, and I am blending the pepper and the garlic now. And so I'll just add it into the meat and then boil. So that is just how I do it. This is not actually to show how to cook or to teach how to cook. No, it's not a cooking channel, but I just like to take you through how I make my pepper soup, my filling pepper soup, potato pepper soup. So if you are coming over, bring pepper soup spice, you. Don't carry it over at all. I mean, you need it to help you combat this cold weather. So I have added all the condiments like my smoked paprika, seasoning cubes, ati belo. So I don't like to add water immediately. I like to cover the pot so that those condiments can penetrate better. And now that I have steamed the meat for better penetration of the condiments, then I went ahead to add my water. And now I am adding the potatoes. It's okay to add yam. If you have yams, then you can cover it and let it cook. If it cook for a while, then you can go ahead and add your pepper soup spice. And I also like to add some, a bit of Cameroon pepper just to give it that native pepper soup taste. Although I had added Scotch bonnet pepper, I don't get tired of pepper. I'm a Yoruba girl. So now I am adding my scent leaf. I dehydrated it with my oven in Nigeria when I was preparing to travel. So scent leaf is ephedrine in Yoruba, Inchanwu in Igbo, Daidoya in Hausa. Forgive me if I did not pronounce it well. So what do you call it in your language? It is such an aromatic herb. So what I do is just store it in a storage and just put it in the refrigerator. Ìpàdé dínú stomach. So the next food I will be cooking is jollof rice. Now let me tell you why I love cooking in bulk. Aside for the fact that it saves me gas or energy, it also saves me a lot of time. Seriously, I could have rice, stew, spag, pepper soup, and etc. in the fridge. So I just take the pain, do the cooking for a day or two, or even three, and I rest for another 1 to 2 weeks. All I need to do is to microwave the food, and it's like fresh meal again. See, just as at the time of cooking this food alone, Salatul Zuhr and Asri has come in and gone. You can imagine in a space of 2 to 3 hours. So if I have to cook every day, I would be on serious with Ibadah, which is the most important thing. It wouldn't matter anymore in the grave if I cook every day or if I swept my entire village. The first questioning in the grave is Mahrobok. Who is your Lord? Questions about Ibadah. And what do we give as excuse? Chores, everyday cooking, school, work, blah, blah, blah. Well, all of it won't matter. So, sis, just save some time for Ibadah. So the next thing to do is to cook omiobe. You know, it's a staple in every Yoruba homes. No matter what you have in your refrigerator, if you don't have omiobe, be it egusi, vegetable, and whatever, it's like you don't have anything. So I'm cooking omiobe. So, my sisters, Scotch bonnet pepper atarodo is too expensive here. Like, it's not even common at all. As in, I don't know how the Yoruba in me want to survive in this country without atarodo. I have to be counting atarodo. I have to be counting pepper before I cook. Wallahi, it is not easy to be a woman. Mom and wife duties can take a lot of time, and sometimes we combine salads, and some even skip salat altogether. Billah. So, sis, just do what works for your home. If it saves you time, if it saves you time to bulk cook, do it. If it saves you time to order food, just do it as long as your spouse is cool with it. Then do it and just make sure you are ordering halal. And if it's better for you to cook every day, well, go for it. Just make sure you save some times for the most important things, which is ibadah. So as I was saying, whenever I bring the food out of the refrigerator and I microwave it, it usually comes out like it's fresh. It usually looks fresh, and I'm going to show you a spag now that has been in my fridge for 1 week, and it looks really fresh, and you wouldn't even tell that it has been in the fridge for 1 week. Some people do say microwave causes cancer. Is that actually true? I'm always like, oh God, then how do you want to manage without microwave here? I still don't know. God help us. And this is ewedu. I've never seen this kind of ewedu before when I was even scared to cook it. That was why I bought one. I would obviously this is not fresh. I'm like, oh God, now I miss Nigeria. So, well, let me just cook it. So I just put it in the blender. I'm just doing trial and error here. I don't know how it will turn out, but let's see. Let's just see. So I just blended it, and to the best of my ability, I cooked it, and I'm like, hey, wait, oh, kini yo, look at the slime. I did not put a single potash because I don't even like using potash. And look at how slimy it is. So remember what I said about Scotch bonnet pepper the other time? I mean, Rodo. I am determined not to buy it again, and I don't even want to run out of it. See, a lot of you people just used to misjudge we Ijebu people. Oh. We are not selfish. Oh. We just know calculation very well. Like, we know the Pythagoras theorem and the quadratic equation of saving money, the minus x and plus y of saving some cash. I am Ijebu and I love to save cash. Ijebu and Shaun, just no calculation. So I'll be pouring the seeds into the soil. It looks fertile. Yeah. So hopefully it grows. It will grow bi'izhnillah. It will grow bi'izhnillah. So I'll keep praying and it has to grow. No more buying of bonnet pepper or scotch bonnet, whatever it is called. And it is scarce here in all. No, no, no. Enough of that. So thank you very much for watching. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so as to get notified when there is a new video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye and assalamu alaikum.